Okay, let's see if we can wrap this up here. We're looking pretty good. Um, Couple more things left to do. Let's check our style notes. Oh, why did they close? Style notes. Link color is that and bold. All right, so I'm gonna just select my link. So A tags. Color is whoop, wrong. Copy and paste. I thought I had copied it, but you know it's the same one as this one. So let's just copy this. Copy and paste. To make it bold, you can use the font weight property and just select bold. Save that. There it is. Looks good. All right, like that. Oh, but there should be no underline apparently. Let me double check the notes. Each link should open in a new tab. Oh, okay, so that's important as well. So to open the link in a new tab, we need to add the target attribute underscore blank. And I'll just copy that so that we can also add it to this A tag too. So that makes sure that it opens in a new tab. So if I click that, there we go, new tab. This is still there, good. Each link should open a new tab. Add an underline to each link on hover. Okay, so we'll remove the underline. So that's just here, text decoration, none. So that should have no underline now. And then when we hover, so just a hover, that's this colon is for the pseudo class, right? When the A tag is in the hover state, then we'll go text decoration underline. Perfect. Okay, cool. Just adds a little action like, oh, this is a link. Let's click it, right? It shows that it changes. Okay. So each link open a new tab, add an underline to each link on hover. Okay, that looks pretty good. List items use matching seasonal colors from the main image. Okay, so let's open up, yeah, I think this is the right one. Images, 4 seasons. Let's open this up with paint.net. And we can use that this color picker or eyedropper tool. So this is spring, summer, autumn, winter, right? So if we look at the photo, oh, you know what? I could, I guess, just color pick from here too. Well, whatever. The photo, it looks like, let's zoom out for a second. Right? Spring picked the kind of a blue from here, a green, the orange, and then the darker blue. Okay. So let's just click up here maybe for the darker blue. And there's the hex code I need. So I'll copy that. But now again, this is, I want it to only apply to the spring list item. So again, this is where I need to add, I can't just go li, right? If I go li and color, I need the hashtag in front of that, color blue, it'll change all of them. So again, we need to add that class, and let's just add a class called spring. And now in here, instead of li, I will go dot spring, right? Period spring. And that selects the element with the class spring and only affects that one. Cool. So let's do that for all of these. Why don't we add class equals summer, so I can select that one. Class equals autumn. And class equals winter. Okay, and then we'll go dot summer is next, color, hashtag, and let's get the color we need. Pick the nice green over here. Copy that. Paste it. Dot autumn. Color is going to be, let's just pick, ooh, do I want to pick the darker orange here? Or this? It doesn't matter. Let's try that. Copy and paste. And dot winter color is going to be, let's pick the dark blue here. Paste, save that, and beautiful. Check the photo. Beautiful. Looks like it matches nicely. Okay, cool. And now in this example, we're just using the class for one element, but remember you can add it to others too, right? Now that I have this summer, you could pick something in here, right? I could say, oh, okay, well, I want to do singing birds. I could make this span tag around the word singing, and the span tag could be in the class spring, right? And because it's in the class spring, it'll have the same color style as the other element that had the class spring, right? Singing birds like so. Now, I don't think that's not part of the specs for this one, but just reminding you that a class, well, just like you guys, you're going to have multiple people in a class, right? In your math class, science class, computer science class, you're going to have multiple elements inside of these classes. Okay, let's check our style notes here. We've got the center fixed with body, with the sizing. We've got the fonts, yes. Page color, background color is that. The body is white. Link color we got. The seasonal colors matching from the main image. We got that size. We got the links. Okay, so the style notes, I think I've got everything. But I think there's a few things in the picture, that we didn't do yet. Oh yeah, the 4 seasons here is bold. And it looks like this in the brackets is italicized. Or italicized. I don't know what's proper. Okay, so to do that, I'm not actually going to do a style for that one. I'm just going to say, hey, let's make this strong. Hold on, wrong paragraph. In the first paragraph here, let's make this strong. So it was the 4 seasons was strong like that. And then let's make the brackets have the EM tag. So Control X and then Control V around that. And then same here. I want to go, actually, I wonder if it's faster if I just cut this and then go EM and then paste it in between. Otherwise, I hold Shift and the arrow key to highlight that. Sometimes you can hold Shift Control and it'll highlight bigger chunks. Anyway, so that's the EM. Let's save that. And now hopefully, yeah, that's bold. That's italics. That's italics. Let's check our picture. All right, Vivaldi 4 seasons. 4 seasons is bold. Italics, italics. We've got the image. There's nothing crazy in here. We've got those links. The audio. You know what? Vivaldi 4 seasons. That bold, italics, image. The links, and we got the hover on the links working. I never tested this one. Yeah, that works good. Translate, no thanks. The audio things are working. Beautiful. Okay, I think that's done. All right, so like I said before, let's check our code. Our code has the proper page structure, right? The doc type HTML, the HTML, everything is inside of that. There's a head and there's a body. All the visible contents in the body. This looks pretty organized, right? I've got some comments here for the main heading, the main content, and the sample audio sections. Things are spaced nicely. There's some indentation to show where things start and end. Spacing between different elements. So that looks pretty good. The style page looks all right. Maybe I could have added some. Maybe I could have added some comments here to just have like a title, style sheet for 4 seasons example. Reference audio. Maybe sometimes this is my link styles. Here are my my color classes. It's a pretty small style sheet, so you don't need too much organization. It's not that hard, but sometimes it's good to have some stuff there for. Or even better, actually, that might have been better. Instead of color classes, we could have done the sample audio section, and then this audio tag would go in this area as well, right? So that's all the styles for the sample audio section, although technically the UL is in there too, and we grouped it together, but that's okay. Anyway, if there's something logical for comments to explain what's going on, that's cool. Maybe like you could even add a comment. Oh, I think you can add comments after lines. Yeah, like this, and you could just say, auto centers the body, right? So you can also just, instead of comments for headings, you can also add comments to explain kind of what's going on. And then that should be fine. / star / to end the comment, to start and end it. Okay. Anyway, I think that looks good. The practice assignments are just like this, right? If we go back to here, we go to the practice assignments. You start off with your GitHub, you download everything. It gives you a screenshot, it gives you the text content, the style notes, the necessary images you'll need. And basically your mark comes down to, does it look like what it's supposed to, right? Did you follow all the guidelines and make it look like that? And then I'll also take a look at your code to make sure your code is nicely organized. Remember, for tabbing and stuff, right? If things are a little not aligned properly, that doesn't look as great. But remember, you can hit F1 and hit that format document, or Shift Alt F, right? Format document, and it does. Oh, I don't have a formatter for CSS files. That's kind of sad, actually. I thought I did.
Yassine,
Okay.
to the main office. Yassine,
sorry for the interruption there. What do I want to do? I think what I've used, do I want to use Beautify? I thought there was the default format would work. Oh, there's a prettier code. You know, I'm going to look into this later and see what some of the options are, and I'll share that with you in a future video. I know the HTML works for that format, but I guess the CSS, it's not happy. Anyway, if you write your code properly, it does do some auto, like, if you remember actually sometimes that, oh no, that does work. Notice the coloring, right? See how this is black instead of red? It's because we forgot that semicolon. There are kind of some cues. Again, there's things underlined because I was expecting a semicolon, not a colon. So there are some cues that the editor can give you if there's a mistake. But just try to make sure your code is nice and neat. Okay, that's it for this one. Let's look at that beautiful website one more time. Love it. Looks good. All right, we're done. Okay, good luck on the practice assignments. Ask me for help if you need it. Rewatch these videos if you need to. Hope that made sense. Take care and see you in the next video.